I'm at my brother's sandstone shop. So what he does, he takes, here, I'll turn around here. He takes this sandstone. He's got it's actually a mining claim where he gets this from, and has it hauled in. You can see these are some pretty big chunks. And he breaks it down, cuts it down into smaller chunks. And I'll show you that in just a minute. So you can see he's got quite a bit of sandstone here. I mean, some of these pieces are pretty big. You know, just to kind of get perspective. So I imagine you can see, I mean, it's, you know, up to my hip. So what, 3 feet by 3 by 3 or 3 by 4, and darn near 3 feet, 2.5, 3 feet. So I mean, that's a pretty big block. There's some bigger ones. I mean, you know, you can kind of see how tall this is. So he just, you know, based on the size of the rock, he determines what he needs to do, how to cut it down. And then I was down here a couple of years ago when he was starting to assemble this saw. So this is the first time I've got to see it in operation. Yeah, he just loaded this decent sized chunk of sandstone on there and ran the saw through. So that's like maybe 5 minutes to cut through that.
Yeah. And I've been backing it out to make the next cut because of the direction the blade's spinning. So because if you back into the cut, you'll be picking the rock up. Yeah. And that's what I told Brad. I said, you know, even though it's the same speed, I told him, you know, it takes a lot longer for that son of a bitch to back out than it does go through it. All you got to do is sit here and do this for 4 hours, and it'll seem like it.
And now he's backing it out. And we'll be able to see what the inside of this rock looks like. Look at those colors and those patterns. From that big ugly rock. I'm gonna step over here. You can see what some of the finished product looks like. He has other equipment. He cuts it down into smaller pieces, smaller shapes, drills holes, and then I'm not going to reveal all his trade secrets, how he does this. But in the end, you end up with, let me see, let me bring this out here in the light. It'll be easier to see. So this can, sit on a mantelpiece or on a shelf or something. You got the colors and the different contours. Like I said, I'm not going to go into detail how he does it. That's his trade secret. That's one of the things he makes. He makes coasters, square coasters, round coasters. Looks like this is probably the reject bin. Makes tea light, little night light things, all kinds of stuff. Looks like this is probably a pair of bookends. These are all various stages of being worked. Here you can kind of see the coaster. Get out here in the light so you can see what they look like. I mean, doesn't that look like a landscape? And he also does petrified wood. And that's not a finished product, but let's see if I can get some. I'll get some pictures of some of his other stuff. This is pretty cool. And this is all. So his shop is here in St. John's, Arizona, small town northeast. And the sandstone comes from a place. Oh, he took me there a couple years ago. So it's west of Snowflake. So, I mean, this rock is, the sandstone is from here in Arizona. It's hauled here to his shop, cut, and, everything's done right here, and then he sells it to the various tourist shops, and he ships stuff all over actually, he literally ships stuff all over the world. But yeah, it is 100% American made. Made in good old USA right here in Arizona. From start to finish, everything's here. He doesn't send it overseas to be manufactured and then bring it back and then sell it. It's all right here. Small town. All right, I'm gonna get some pictures of some of the other stuff that he makes.